Drinking is an act of decadence, whether it's straight or in cocktail form. Knowing this, it comes as no surprise that both restaurants and brewmakers have an unspoken competition for the title of having the most expensive drinks in the world. Whether it's a bottle of ancient champagne or cocktails being served up in posh bars throughout the world. The following drinks have ranked on lists involving the most expensive drinks in the world at one time or another. Would you be able to afford any of this? If yes, comment down below. The Winston Cocktail. This cocktail, which is only served by one extremely talented Aussie bartender, features a number of the most expensive liqueurs currently on the market, including Grand Marnier Quintessence as well as a number of others on this list. However, the amount of cocktails that can be made with this recipe is limited, as one of the ingredients involves cognac that was made in the year 1858. Impressively, the cocktail is also made using pulled sugar garnishes that are created using the very cocktails used in the drink. The end result is a cocktail sculpture that looks like blown glass. Due to the rarity of the ingredients and the luxury serving platter, the Winston Cocktail regularly tops charts as one of the most expensive drinks in the world in terms of cocktail. It costs us $12,790 per glass. The Ruby Rose Cocktail. This cocktail is actually affordable enough to make on your own. Bartenders at the White Barn Inn make it using a nice combo of pomegranate juice, Hunger One vodka, sage German, orange juice and rose water. That doesn't sound like an expensive drink, does it? It's really the garnish that makes this cocktail rank among the most expensive drinks in the world. After all, it's really pricey to find a 4-carat ruby to plunk in an otherwise $80 cocktail. This cocktail costs $40,000. 1811 Chateau d'Yquem. This super vintage cognac broke the Guinness World Record for the most expensive bottle of the white wine in 2011, and it's easy to see why. This ancient bottle still retains its clarity and also just so happens to be worth a typical home mortgage in certain parts of the country. It's hard to tell what it would taste like, since the lone bottle left has aged years more than most other bottles of wine will even exist. That being said, it may be more of a historical artifact than an actual drink at this point. Even so, in terms of expensive wines, this is hard to beat. It costs us $130,000. The Sapphire Revelation by Bombay. Bombay, London's most well-known gin company, had decided to turn up their gin-making muscles when they decided to create a limited release series called the Sapphire Revelation. Each jewel-shaped bottle, which is made from baccarat crystal, sapphires, and diamonds, is filled with the finest gin ever created by this company. The bottles itself are literally works of art, since they were created with the help of some of Britain's most talented artists. So, even after you guzzle down this bottle, you will be able to get some enjoyment out of looking at it. And this costs us $200,000. Macallan 64-year-old in Lalique. This aged whiskey was made with the sole purpose of breaking records for the most expensive drinks in the world. Macallan, as liquor industry insiders know, is infamous for high-quality single malt whiskey. The bottle's rarity and craftsmanship is what really makes this supreme rare drink so expensive. Only 4 of these were ever created. According to sources, each bottle is made out of pure, hand-cut crystal and weighs a whopping 25 pounds before the liquor is even added in. Another bottle by Macallan, the M6 liter, also is tied at this price. The difference? One has 6 liters of whiskey and is more common. The other is rarer and has a finer grade whiskey inside. It costs us $625,000. Mendes Coconut Brandy vs. Coconut brandy isn't exactly what most people would ever think of when they'd compile a list of the most expensive drinks in the world. But Mendes is a bit different like that. The company created one of the finest brandies in the world, right from coconuts. Each bottle of this brandy is numbered and signed by House of Mendes founder, W.M. Mendes. Whether it's worth the money, though, remains to be said by the elite of New York City. It cost us $1 million. Diva Vodka. Not only is Diva Vodka one of the most expensive drinks in the world, it's also one of the most pretentious. This vodka is gem filtered, which literally means that it's filtered by brewers in the traditional ways, then filtered again through precious gems and then placed into a bottle that has a bunch of Swarovski crystals in a glass tube. We would like to point out that filtering your vodka through expensive things won't make it any better. But if you are buying this vodka, would it really matter? Diva Vodka cost us $1 million. Rusto Baltic Vodka. The Rusto Baltic Vodka line is actually a subsidiary of luxury automobile maker dOrsay. The new line of Rusto Baltic vodkas come in bottles made to look like vintage luxury automobiles, and each bottle's cap is made of solid gold with diamond inlays. This vodka line is targeted towards Russian millionaires and members of royal families. We can totally see why. It may be one of the most expensive alcoholic beverages to be made in Russia. Rusto Baltic vodka costs us $1.35 million. Tequila Ley. This Mexican-made tequila currently pings on every list of the most expensive drinks in the world, and at a price tag of $3.5 million per bottle. It's obvious why. This still unsold bottle contains over 6,400 different diamonds, all which supposedly improve the flavor of the tequila. Though it has been unveiled years ago, no one has felt like it was worth buying quite yet. Who knows, maybe they'll have a clearance sale and market at $2 million instead. Billionaire Vodka. Billionaire Vodka is made totally by hand and only on demand, and you can see why. First off, every bottle is made in a micro batch using a top secret Russian recipe that guarantees smoothness of liquor above all. Then there is constructing the actual bottle of this thing. This massive 5-liter bottle is covered in 3,000 diamonds and Swarovski crystals. It's also designed by luxury goods legend Leon Ware. As a result of its high price tag, it's currently the top of the most expensive drinks in the world. Billionaire Vodka costs us $3.7 million. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for more interesting videos. Have a nice day.